what's up? It's your boy Ben Andrews, and today we are going to react to the video called Top 10 Sexiest Warios. Now, this is kind of a weird concept, but I've watched this before, so let's check it out.
Hey guys, I made a huge mistake, okay? Look, I have been looking at comments for this video, Top 10 Sexiest
Let's get
Nintendo
through.
Characters. You know, my voice is not sexy enough for this video. Charlie 5,
Sure.
do you think you could narrate for me? No problem, my dude. So look, guys, you may have seen Nate's top 10 of the ugliest Nintendo characters, and might be confused why we have Wario on that list, let alone this whole top 10 dedicated to him. In fact, his normal form is number 10. Here's the thing, I didn't realize who
This guy is not sexy in the slightest.
this monk of a hunk really was. So let's talk about why he's so sexy, since so many of you seem to love this guy. One of Wario's biggest traits is his love for money. And you know what? I can understand why. Money allows people to eat, drink, have shelter, buy video games, and so much more. Because let's be real, y'all. If you aren't filthy rich or married to someone with loads of cash, then you're lifing wrong. I mean, come on. Who doesn't want to become self-obsessed with getting richer and richer to the point where money is all that matters and people are nothing but pawns?
That's wrong. To do that, I really think that's a bad idea. That's selfish and greedy.
That's how life works, y'all. Hashtag lit. I mean, Wario is so rich that he eats his money. Have you seen how big he is? That's why people think he's so hot, because his stomach consists of garlic and gold coins. And let me tell you, if you took any of this seriously, just don't, okay? If you're feeling all tingly down there now, just wait until you see some of Wario's costumes as we move on.
Tingly inside? That's just stupid.
Next up, we have our little pal, Tiny Wario. Now, the thing about this costume that really stands out compared to normal Wario is that he's a lot smaller, but also...
This is completely stupid.
You can see what Wario's head looks like, and my golly, is it adorable. Tiny Wario has this brown mohawk hairdo that sticks straight up. I'm not sure if that's how his hair is normally, or if he's just using a crap ton of hair gel, but it looks pretty darn sweet if you ask me. In Wario
No, it
Land 2,
doesn't.
you can become Tiny Wario from a wizard's wand. This allows Tiny Wario to jump higher, but he can't hurt enemies. Now, doesn't that just sound great? This Wario's not only athletic due to his amazing jumping abilities, but he also won't hurt anybody.
That is not amazing. When I play a game, I prefer to have some action, be able to kill some enemies.
If you ask me, that's very romantic and attractive. I've always wanted somebody that's strong and mighty, but only uses their powers for good.
What's next, Wario?
If you aren't feeling bubbly yet, you surely will after seeing Bubble Wario. So I'm not really sure how this works, but Wario can get inside of bubbles in Wario Land without popping them. Using the bubbles, he can swim through currents with ease. Just the fact that Wario can accomplish this using nothing more than a mere bubble should arouse you beyond belief. Bubbles are so
No, it
gentle,
doesn't.
so soft, so soothing. Yet Wario can use them in ways nobody else could even imagine. Most of us blow bubbles and watch them fly away. But have you ever tried swimming through currents inside of one? And I mean just look at them. The bubble makes
I
its
never
best
will.
features really pop out.
Number 7.
Get your New York accent ready, folks. This next Wario is wicked. So by the looks of this one, it looks like Wario has bat wings and devil horns for ears. Heck, he kinda looks like a superhero to me, and we all know how sexy superheroes are. So with this power-up, we can fly upwards by blowing into the DS's microphone and pushing left or right. This allows Wicked Wario to ascend to even higher heights than Tiny
Sorry
Wario,
about that, that
which
was
is
just my dad.
fantastic. Just imagine that you're getting chased by some thugs on a Stupid.
Stupid. Stupid. I would not be getting chased by thugs on a rooftop, and I definitely don't want to be dragged down by Wario. That's just dumb. Sorry about the lag.
Stop, and you have nowhere to turn or go. Wicked Wario could save you by flying on up and slowly bringing you down to the ground afterwards. Now, doesn't that just sound like a bundle of juicy hotness? You may have noticed that his belly
No, it does
slimmed
not.
down a bit too. And while I have nothing against his big old belly, seeing a slimmer Wario is even more of a turn on if you ask me. This man can save me
Ew.
any day of the week.
Not me.
6.
Now we're getting to the really manly Warios. Next up is Bull Wario. Ooh, yeah. You hear the word bull and you know you're in for a heart-pounding time. The biggest aesthetic difference is that Wario has this sick-looking Viking hat, and I think we all know how the Vikings worked. They were the biggest, strongest, and most passionate men to roam the seas thousands of years ago. They're so great that a small group of them still play football to this day.
Yeah, and
The
they
Roman
stink at
Empire
football.
collapsed. The Aztecs are gone, the Incas have faded away, but the Vikings never left us and are still kicking ass and taking names. What Bull Wario can do in the game is kill enemies more easily and destroy blocks faster. And he can create shockwaves by ground pounding. Pounding. And that's what you'd expect from Bull Wario. You don't want to mess with his horns because he isn't afraid to play dirty. If you aren't all moist and wet from that, then you're just blind.
I guess I'm blind because I am not. That is sick and cringy.
I don't care if you identify as a guy, a girl, a toaster, the air, a them, an Apache attack helicopter, whatever. Vikings are the hottest beings known to mankind.
Number 5.
Oh man, do you guys really want to feel electrified now? I got you covered with our stud muffin, Sparky Wario. If the power ever goes out in your home and you need to get online so you can go on YouTube and dislike this video, this Wario has the power to bring the electricity. As expected, he can also destroy his enemies with his bolts of lightning. With this form, Wario completely loses all of his weight and has a nice, toned body. His hair is all spiky. He's got some sexy man boobs. You can see the ripples in his abs. He's all about keeping you lit on him. The zaniness of his facial expression shows that he wants to light up your world and give you a great time.
Number 4.
Have you ever told someone that they're so hot that you're surprised they haven't caught on fire? If you have, well, what the hell is wrong with you? Anyway, Hot Flaming Wario does just that, and my body...
I think this is absolutely cringy.
His whole body
Don't ever ask me to react to this again.
around like a madman. Afterwards, he becomes a big flame in ashes. You'd think that this would kill Wario, but no. He's the phoenix of sexiness. That's really something. I mean, Wario is so great that he can catch on fire to symbolize his sexiness and be perfectly okay with no third-degree burns or anything. I want him to have my baby so they can have that kind of immortality, because it seems like Wario can survive just about anything.
Number 3.
Some call this man the Purple Wind, but the rest of us peasants know him as Thief Wario. Not only does Thief Wario look damn fine and all, but all of his physical attributes have been improved. Some of the earlier Warios have improvements in some areas, but Thief Wario takes the cake.
Okay, this one I understand why people could understand this one.
Tackle enemies. And that purple face mask, man. Something about people that hide part of their identity makes my willy go all nilly. He looks strong, but elegant as well, seeing as he has a feather on top of his mask, indicating beauty and gracefulness. But now, our final two choices will blow your minds to the top of the world with attractiveness.
Number 2.
How could we not include the one and only Wario Man? Wario's already a man, but adding that extra man in his title makes him even more of a man. Yeah, man, Wario Man can be found in the WarioWare titles, and it's his final smash in the Super Smash Bros. Titles. By eating the right clove of garlic, Wario Man gets incredibly strong, moves vigilantly, leaps high, farts like a monster, and drives really freaking fast. It's those last two traits that makes him even sexier than Thief Wario. Wario's farts are so powerful that they'll knock you out of a room. Literally. I wish I could take a nice big whiff, but sadly he only exists in code. Have you ever met someone that can do that in real life? I didn't think so. That's just straight up talent, and it's really hot. Plus, he drives a sick-looking bike. Take note, guys. All the babes love dudes with bikes. Everyone knows you look extra smoking with 2 wheels for transportation, and he drives fast, too. The speed limit does not exist for him. So, are you ready to find out who the #1 sexiest Wario character is? Number 1. Out of all the Mario characters I see, it seems that a lot of you don't just think that Wario is hot, but also Waluigi. In fact, it seems as if Waluigi topples Wario in the competition without even having a main series game behind his belt. I mean, let's be real. Waluigi is the hotter version of Wario. His lanky legs and height will make your heart melt. His purple clothes define the true color of lust. His sexy voice and upside-down nose will make your dong expand to the infinite level. Waluigi is only in side games because there needs to be someone spicy in every game. Someone that sticks out and makes you blissful beyond your imagination. Waluigi brings out the best in everyone and has to be the sexiest Wario character of all time.
I would not say that.
Actually, be quite moist. Anyway, feel free to leave a like and subscribe to this.
Okay, this video is made by Nathaniel Bandy. If you like what you saw, please subscribe to his channel, and I think you'd really appreciate that. Alright, this is Ben signing out. In the next episode, I don't know what's gonna happen. Peace!